Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria. Today we are talking about the new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra. This is happening on the 2nd of October of 2024, and this will be an eclipse happening at 10 degrees of Libra, so it does have an association with Capricorn, and we do have some Saturn aspects here as well with this eclipse, but we'll talk about those. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the overall collective energy for this eclipse, and then we will pull cards for your individual sign. Make sure that you do watch your sun, moon, and rising sign. It's going to be important to get the big picture, but I'll put timestamps down below, and I will be posting this video in both the long form with all the signs timestamped down below, and I will also be posting it just cut up individually just for yours. So if you want to just see everything all in one place, I'll put the link to the big long video down below. Sometimes the shorter ones just helps you find it a little bit better. So October 2nd, 11:49 a.m. Pacific time. Adjust your calendar, adjust your clock for whatever time this is going to hit your personal time zone. And this is the 10th degree of Libra. So it does have associations with Capricorn energy, and we do right now have Pluto in Capricorn. So we'll talk about that one in a minute. This Libran eclipse is the last one we're going to have until 2033. Of course, we're going to have other eclipses, but not in Libra. So this is a very important eclipse to wrap things up, and which is a little bit contradictory because new moon eclipses, solar eclipses, are about new beginnings, a fresh start, making moves, right? But this one does have a link to the past. It's a south node eclipse. It has a link to our past lives, but also it's karmic. It also has links to past eclipses, especially the Libran eclipse, the solar eclipse that we had in the fall of 2023, so exactly a year ago. This can be where there's been something going on internally or externally, especially with relationships, where something has been playing out over the course of a year. And you might be making a very, very important decision at this time. Do we fix? Do we heal something? Do I want to move forward with this? Do I want this to blossom and grow, or am I done? Right? Some of you could be having breakups and shakeups at this time. And it can come about what seems to some people like being like quite suddenly, but for you, it might not actually be quite sudden. It may have been brewing for some time. So look back to the solar eclipse in Libra we had last year at this time and see what was going on. What have you been doing for the last year, and what is wrapping up now? Or of course, what are you breaking away from? Eclipses, of course, do bring sudden changes. They do bring surprises. They bring fated events. They bring the unexpected, and they can certainly bring endings and beginnings. And of course, we're in eclipse season. We've had our lunar eclipse already, September 17th. I'll put that video down below as well in case you haven't seen it. But that was in Pisces, and it was very intense, very emotional. And you're probably still feeling the energy, the after effects of that, right? And eclipse energy does last for about 6 months or so, can sometimes last a little bit longer if it's a bigger theme in your life, and sometimes things can last a little bit shorter, just depends what you've got going on. But this solar eclipse is like a new moon on steroids, so it is very strong, very powerful energy. So we do want to think about what we are leaving behind, or what we're willing to change, or what has to change so that we can restore balance and harmony in our lives. This eclipse does bring about Libran themes. And of course, Libra is ruled by Venus. So love and romance and the things that make us feel good. Venus energy brings us new beginnings. It can bring blossoming abundance in our lives. And it can also be where we do take pleasure in things, right? But Libra energy is relationship based. And so this is an eclipse where you're going to be looking at all the relationships in your life. The relationship you have with yourself, with your pets, with your family, with your friends, with your romantic partners, and also relationships from your past. Eclipses can bring things out of the woodwork, and they can bring things from your past. So you could have a friend pop in out of the blue. I've had three that people that I haven't seen or talked to since I was probably about like 13 years old, a very long time ago. And all of a sudden they're popping up out of the woodwork. I'm like, hey, how's it going? Right. So, it's very interesting what can come back into your life. Now, of course, yes, it can also bring about old romantic partners and things like that as well. But of course, it can sometimes be a second chance because maybe you missed an opportunity previously or the timing wasn't right or something. It can also be if someone's coming back in your life that maybe it's for that final closure that you need so you can finally break free once and for all and move forward and get on with your life, right? But it can bring second chances, right? So we can have some interesting things going on. Expect the unexpected when we've got eclipses, but change and transformation is the order of the day. This eclipse is going to be conjunct Mercury. So very communicative energy, very talkative energy. You might have a lot of big ideas going on. October 1st, so the day before we have this eclipse, we have a Mercury cazimi. And a cazimi is when the planet is so close to the sun, it's like in the heart of the sun. But what this does is it brings us information. We can have downloads coming in, like spiritual downloads coming in. We can have a revelation. We can have some information. You might stumble across some key piece of information that's like, whoa, mind-blowing. Someone might reveal something to you, right? You could, again, have like a huge idea that, oh my goodness, why didn't I think about this before? So something there can certainly go on October 1st, October 2nd. So something quite interesting for a lot of people, or maybe it's just a key piece of information that you need to make an important decision in your life, but certainly some spiritual energy that's going on there as well. We do have to very quickly touch on the retrogrades that are happening around this eclipse. Very important. All right. We do have October 5th. Mars enters shadow period. So it's preparing to go retrograde. It's not full retrograde until December 6th, but when Mars goes into shadow, this is bringing in retrograde energy. So October 5th, if you are an Aries, okay, this is going to very much impact you. Mars is your chart ruler. So you might find that you are slowing down a little bit. You might find that you're reflecting on things a little bit more. You may find that you have a little bit more control over situations rather than being impulsive and fiery. So it could be like kind of a very tempering energy there for you for that. But Mars will be in retrograde fully December 6th up to February 23rd. Keep an eye on February 2025. It's going to be a big deal, okay? Same thing with going into next eclipse season in the spring. There's going to be a lot of things that are connected to this eclipse. So you could have some recurring themes. You could have some things that come up multiple times. And you could, of course, have more than one opportunity, right? But you could be hitting some milestones here also. So it's very interesting energy that we've got going on. But February 2025 is going to be very interesting. And when Mars is retrograde, it starts in Leo and finishes in the sign of Cancer. So it does do like kind of a little bit of a traveling effect there. But there could be something that starts and something that ends, or it could be something that maybe you put on hold and then you pick it back up again. October 9th, we have Jupiter going retrograde. All right. And Jupiter will be retrograde until February 4th. So if you are ruled by Jupiter, so Sagittarius and Pisces, because Jupiter is your traditional ruler, you might be feeling these effects more than other people. We're all gonna feel it, but you guys are gonna feel it a little bit more. And so right up until February 4th, you might feel that instead of expanding, you're restricting. You might feel that something that is kind of been moving forward quite steadily kind of all of a sudden slows down a little bit. And it's not a bad thing. It's just that it could be a pause for a reason, like a pause for the cause. It could be that maybe it's so that you can pay more attention to detail with something, right? It could be that, quite often when the universe slows us down a little bit, it's to protect us from something, right? So, take the retrograde time and the slowdown and some energy to use it to your advantage. October 11th, Pluto goes direct. All right. And Pluto is retrograde right now in the sign of Capricorn. It's at the anaretic degree, 29th degree, now or never. You know, you might be feeling some pressure to get something done. So Pluto has been retrograde for a while. We've been in reflection. A lot of Pluto goes down into the underworld, goes to the shadow and brings something to the light. So there could be some revelations coming in. There could be some big ideas. It can also be where you've been reflecting on something for quite a while and now you're taking your power back, right? So Pluto brings change, transformations, endings, new beginnings, brings an evolutionary kind of energy, brings secrets to light. What is hidden is revealed, and it also focuses on, of course, wealth and power. So October 11th is when you might be supercharged to take some sort of action. So it's again a little bit of contradictory energy, because usually when we got these big retrogrades, it is slowing us down. But because Pluto is direct, this is a big deal. It's the last time it's ever going to be in Capricorn, right? In November, it goes back to Aquarius, where it'll stay for 20 years. And so this can be, a time when instead of we're being calm and reflective, we're bursting forward and bursting free. So big breakthrough kind of moment for us all. So we've got a lot of contradictory energy going on. So, stay grounded, find your balance, right, Libra? It's going to be important to connect with nature. Venus, right, can go outside. Just try and find a little bit of space each day just for yourself, right? So that we can navigate this energy that we've got going on, with crazy things going on in the skies. But we will get through it. But very important time, collectively and individually, of change and transformation in our lives. So we're now going to pull some cards for each individual sign. Your sign is linked down below. If you do enjoy my content, do enjoy the video, please do quickly give it a like there. I truly appreciate that. It does help my video get seen, and it lets me know that you resonate with the readings as well. So check out your timestamps. If this is your shorter form version, then we're just going to get right into your sign right now. Thank you guys for watching. Hello there, Libra. Welcome to your solar eclipse reading. This is all about you guys, Libra. You are the star of the show. Of course, this eclipse is happening in your first house. This is all about you, yourself, your goals, your aspirations. Some of you with the new moon eclipse may be kind of changing your appearance. Maybe you're getting a new hairstyle, a new wardrobe, shaking things up a little bit, especially if you've had like the same kind of personal style for like a really long time. Some of you here, oh, look, a bonus card. Some of you could be really focused on your future and what it is that you want to get out of life, right? What do you want to get out of your relationships? What do you want to get out of your work? What do you want to get out of just life in general, right? So you're really looking at the future, but you're also in a little bit of a reflective energy here as well with this, because you could very much be, kind of taking a walk back through memory lane, if you will, and really seeing what has worked in my life, what hasn't worked in my life, what's holding me back, where am I giving my power away? And so this can be very transformative and very enlightening in this energy here for you guys. So it is very much about you. It's very much about yourself, but it can also certainly be about getting going on the things that you want to do. You might be feeling a sense of urgency right now. Sometimes we kind of have that little aha moment in our lives and we're like, oh my goodness, how did the years creep up on me? I wanted to do this and this and this. And so, maybe you're like, I'm going to refocus myself on the things that I've truly always wanted to do. Maybe you got a bucket list going or something, right? And so this can be where you really do get some traction on that. So very exciting energy here for you guys. We have Infinity coming up for you first. We do have a bonus card. I was only going to get one. Infinity. Unlimited possibilities and potential to infinity and beyond. Was that Buzz Lightyear or something? Anyways, when we embrace and when we recognize the infinite potential, the infinite abundance, the infinite possibilities that are within us, that are external from us, right, then the world really does become your oyster, right? There is no beginning and there is no end. You attract opportunities, you attract people, you attract infinite possibilities to you I am infinitely abundant, right? I attract the infinite abundance of the universe to me. I am infinitely happy. I have infinite ways to make, create, and live the life that I want to live, right? So, infinity, embrace that energy because the possibilities that lay before you are just boundless. Whatever it is that you want to do. We have harmony here for you guys. Well, it's such a beautiful, peaceful card, beautiful, peaceful energy. And of course, this eclipse can certainly be about finding balance and harmony in your life, the balance and harmony within you, with your relationships, with your environment, with, where you spend your days, where you spend your nights, right? What do you need to do to restore a little bit of peace and harmony in your life? Where do you need to find balance? Where do you need to focus on equality rather than inequality? It's a beautiful, peaceful energy available and activating for you guys right now. I will say happy birthday to you guys also, because I forgot to say that. Happy birthday to you if you've already had it or if it's coming up for you. What a great way to have your birthday with an eclipse. I mean, you could, of course, get surprises that come in. You could have unexpected happenings, surprise parties, all of that kind of stuff, right? But this can be a deeply transformative time, but also a deeply reflective time. So in the harmony energy, right, you see this, it's the moon on that card, right, wearing a crown of beautiful, abundant flowers, but it's very calming energy. So try and find some peaceful, quiet space for yourself. Even if you don't have anything major going on, just sit in the energy. Quiet your conscious mind and allow the energy to flow, because sometimes you just never know what may pop up in your head. You never know what you all of a sudden may feel. You could have some magical things that go on. So find that quiet space because it can be really, really enjoyable sometimes. But peace and harmony are yours for the taking. Love it. We have the Two of Swords. Go within. The Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Cups. Some of you may actually have a surprise coming up, I will say. The Three of Cups can certainly be a card of celebration, but it is also one with a social attachment to it. So this is our friends, this is our family. We're getting together, we're doing some fun things. We're celebrating life, we're celebrating some good news, whatever it happens to be. It's a party, right? It's time to party. So this can be a really wonderful energy, but we do have the Two of Swords here. So you could be trying to make a decision about something. All right. You might be a little bit undecided about something. So part of the way to find an answer, sometimes we do just need to quiet our conscious mind and go within, and that's where we'll find it. Sometimes we need to ask people for some advice or for their opinions, that kind of thing. But the Two of Swords, we tend to be a little bit closed off and we do tend to be a little bit internal. So it could be that there might be something is revealed to you that you don't see right now. So some sort of little surprise. It could be that, in order to make the right choices and the right decisions for you, you do need to kind of just find a moment and shut people out and just go within and just really focus on you, listen to your intuition, your inner guidance. It's really going to help you. And the Two of Swords can sometimes really represent the need to find balance as well, right? To make sure that you're taking a balanced and fair approach at things, right? And, but there could be a revelation, there could be something you're hiding, or there could be something that you don't want to see or don't want to deal with right now as well, because we do sometimes put the blinders on with the Two of Swords. Sometimes it's temporary. Sometimes it's just aversion tactic. Okay. So, this could be a time when you do need to take the blinders off. But we've got the Knight of Pentacles coming here as well. So the Knight of Pentacles can be an invitation, an offer, an opportunity. It can be, you achieving something in your life. You could be getting a gift with this, right? The Knight of Pentacles can be certainly where your attention to detail, it may pay off for you, right? Very Very positive energy for your money, for your career path, for commitments in your life, for contracts, all of these things that this eclipse does focus on. So you could be getting very much a very pleasant surprise coming in here, but you could have an offer and you're not sure about it with the Two of Swords, whether it's an offer of higher level of commitment with a personal relationship, whether it's an offer of more money from a job, maybe it's a promotion, maybe it's a new job, whatever it happens to be, right? This Knight of Pentacles on this snail, right, could be something that's been very slow in coming in, and now something is being offered to you. So you do need to make a decision, because it could be a life-changing decision. So take your time. The Knight of Pentacles always takes his time to make the right and informed decision, to make sure that no detail has been missed and no stone unturned. And so pay attention to the details if something is offered to you, or if you find something that looks interesting. There's positive cards here, so it can be something very, very positive. But like I said, with the Three of Cups, there certainly is something to celebrate, whether you're just celebrating you, whether you're going out for your birthday, whether you're connecting with friends, maybe even old friends, right? Eclipses can bring people out of the woodwork that you haven't seen for a while. And so this can be really quite fun. But whatever it is, celebrate you, celebrate any good news, because some of you could have some very good news on the horizon. So this can be really awesome energy for you guys. We've got number 14 coming out here for you. You are open-minded and always up to try something new, yet you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. I am practical. Knight of Pentacles. Practical approach at something and take your time. 888, I am abundant. What did we say right at the beginning of your reading with infinity? The number 8 is the infinity symbol. It does represent infinite abundance, infinite possibilities, right? And 8 is, of course, the number of manifestation and abundance. Also, one is about being flexible and adaptable and open. So as you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow in all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. I am abundant. All right. Yes, you are. 888 there for you guys. I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope there was something here for you. Good luck in this eclipse. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.